This isn't going to be a full breakdown of the fight, rather I just wanted to highlight a rare technique that Sergey Derevianchenko displayed in the fight against Gennady Golovkin, and that skill I'm going to be going over is establishing the outside angle in an orthodox versus orthodox stance matchup. You see, a common misconception in boxing is that the outside and inside angle can only be established in opposite stance matchups, or southpaw versus orthodox matchups, but this isn't true. Many right-handed fighters think they have to turn southpaw in order to create angles on other right-handed fighters. They see guys like Lomachenko and Usyk do fancy things as southpaws and look to emulate their flashy styles. But you see, Derevianchenko shows that you could still create the flashy outside angle by either stepping over to the right with your right foot when your opponent is stationary, or pivoting your right foot counterclockwise when your opponent is coming forward. This is a technique we almost never see from orthodox fighters, which is a huge shame because of how effective it is. You can create an opening on your opponent and simultaneously remove yourself from danger by stepping outside of your opponent's lead shoulder. The only catch is that your opponent has to be stationary or coming forward, and it's also a very explosive movement that is very tiring to do. So let's take a look at how he does this here. Notice that Golovkin is moving forward and is going to look to fire this jab on Derevianchenko. And so he fires the jab, and you notice that Derevianchenko tries to counter with the right hand. And you see that Derevianchenko fires back at Golovkin with this right hand. But he doesn't just stay there, he steps over to the outside of Golovkin's lead shoulder, which removes himself from the line of fire. And so the best time to step over and create this outside angle is off of one of your punches. Notice how he does it off of this counter right hand. He doesn't just stand there and trade with Golovkin, he steps over off of the right hand, which removes himself from the line of fire. By getting outside of your opponent's lead shoulder, your left hook becomes lined up with your opponent's center line, and your right hand is lined up to go around the guard since the lead hand is no longer in the way. So we see him freely throw these left hooks as Golovkin is trying to readjust his position. And once again, we're going to see the same thing. Derevianchenko is going to throw a left hook, and this time is going to step over to the outside once again. As Golovkin is changing his position, is going to jab him. Notice as Golovkin's throwing on the spot, he's going to do it again. Right uppercut, pivot over to the outside of Golovkin's shoulder, and then throw the jab again. And so Derevianchenko, just like other fighters who establish angles of attack, understands the concept of changing your position in order to force your opponent to change theirs, and when they're adjusting to his new position, he's always punching. We also saw Derevianchenko do this to Daniel Jacobs. Notice how when Jacobs is stationary, Derevianchenko steps over to his outside and forces Jacobs to adjust his position, and you notice Jacobs can't get any punches off because Derevianchenko's on the outside. And here's an example of Floyd Mayweather doing the same thing. So here we're going to see Floyd Mayweather, he's going to shoot the right hand, and off of that right hand, he's going to step over to the outside of Arturo Gatti's lead shoulder. And from there, he's able to freely attack around the guard from body to head. Very brilliant. So we're going to see the same thing as a comparison from Derevianchenko. We're going to see him throw the right hand. Off of the right hand is going to roll under to the outside of Golovkin's lead shoulder, and is going to throw the hooks as he's adjusting. And so Derevianchenko displays skills well beyond what his pro record would have you believe. Despite already having 2 losses, he has shown he could be a serious problem for anyone in the middleweight division. So here's to hoping he won't be avoided to the point where we won't see his skills in action while he's in his prime. As always, thank you all for watching. I just want to say that Sergey Derevianchenko is a fighter I'm super excited for in the future. Just the fact that he shows an ability to step around his opponents is incredible to watch in and of itself, and super rare these days from orthodox boxers. I really think he has a bright future as long as he's not avoided like the plague. I think there's going to be a lot of other skills he will showcase that we can learn from in the future, and I can't wait for it. So once again, thank you all for watching. If you like my content and want to see more, please subscribe to the channel for more, and I will see you guys all in the next one.
I know it took way longer than 9 months, but fuck it, it's all in due time. I turned the blunt to the road to dreams of being a beagle. Don't want to, I need to. You gotta learn to keep it so equal. When you come up in a place where everyone got a piece but ain't peaceful, this is just part one, way to the sequel.